Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Scavenger, a round-based survival game in a post-apocalyptic world. And before I go on and try to explain the game without showing it, we're just gonna jump right into it. I've been playing this for a while. I have to start a new game, abandoning my really bad current run. And please keep in mind, I'm not an expert in this game. Just been playing it for like 10 hours or so, and there's a lot to this game, a lot of, knowledge that you can accumulate for this game. But it's mostly based on a lot of random values, random things, but you can make sure that you have a good start and, of course, make sure you survive the longest. But sometimes you have good runs, sometimes you have bad ones. I don't know what this one is going to be, but we're going to figure that out together. Alright, so when you create your character in the beginning, you pick abilities, and also you can pick flaws. You don't have to pick flaws, but if you pick a flaw, you get points that you can spend on abilities. Let me show you. So what we're going to go for is strong, so I can carry more without being encumbered. I like that personally a lot. Trapping, so I can... Oh, actually, what is it called? Is it trapping? I think it's called trapping, yes, which gives me the ability to create traps, prepare animals, make fires just with wood. Really helpful. Personally, I like botany a lot, knowledge of herbs, fungi, and other useful plants. Not sure if I'm going to go with this one for this particular run. Medic, I like medic a lot. You have an improved healing rate via procedure training and sterilization techniques, more detailed stats bars. But yeah, strong and trapping are the ones I'm always going for. You'll see why. They're really helpful. Lockpicking is pretty cool, if you can build a lockpick. Yeah, good question. I think I'm gonna try lockpick this time. And I have 2 more points. As you can see, I have amount used 13 and I have amount left 2, so I can spend something with 2 points. These are the little dots that you can see here. If I go for metabolism, I have reduced water and food intakes because we have to find food and water, and if I use less, I survive longer, so that usually helps. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go for medic actually, for improved healing rates and whatnot. So now I can confirm my character. I need to make up for these -2 points, and I can pick something like Insomniac, difficulty staying asleep, and sleep is less beneficial. Enervated, out of shape and fatigue, faster than usual, myopia, a bad metabolism, or being fragile. So I'm gonna go for myopia. I can see 1 hex less. I can make up for that with equipment or get a laser surgery for my eyes later, or just surgery. And probably have to pick you know what? I'm going to go for metabolism. Food and water intake rates are increased. The healing rates are slightly increased, which is a good thing. But we have to find more food. We should be fine. We should be able to do that somehow. We'll see. Might be a short run. In any case, let's see what we're in for. So this is a little story-based. There's a story in this game you can follow along, or you don't need to do that, but you always start off at the same place. In this case, I wake up disoriented, slumped over the base of an empty cryo-sleep pod, still damp from cryo-fluid. The thick dust from the floor clings to your skin, leaving a clean spot on the ground where a large O5 is painted. Across the room, there's an open door to the hallway and a broken window leading outside. Just as you gather your wits, an unearthly scream erupts down the hall beyond the doorway. Something is coming fast. So this is the first time where your strong skill comes in handy. That's why I picked it, actually. There's also medic, emergency dump, another stasis tank. That will also work, but yeah, we're gonna go for strong this time, and we're going to fight whatever's coming down the hallway. So you steal your nerves and decide to take this thing down, whatever it is. As you assume a defensive stance and burst into the room, the beast stands on its hind legs like a man, but has the appearance of like a ragged predatory dog. It looks right at you, shrieks and lunges. It connects with a force that jars you both, and the dogman actually has to step back to keep its balance. Taking advantage of his distraction, you knock him to the ground, grab his throat. His claws tear into your flesh as you crush his windpipe with every ounce of strength you have. Moments later, he stops moving. You realize it cost you some nasty wounds, but at least you're alive. So as you can see down here, those are the events. My head was slashed and my upper right arm was better. That's not too bad. I'm going to show you. We're going to confirm. And with the rush of adrenaline fading, you turn to your attention to this strange room. You should probably finish up here in case there are more of these things. Alright, I'm going to confirm. And we can search for the console for records, which I'm actually going to do real quick. You check the console for any patient info, come across 3 records, and that's Tank 5. That's apparently me, Philip Kindred, committed 2019, on September 15th, no data, and my account number at the Detroit Savings Bank. I don't know if that helps, 2014, 11117. It might, who knows. Haven't gotten to a bank yet. All right, let's confirm. Would be cool if I had money on there and accumulated, interests. All right, so we're just going to leave this, climb out of the window. You decide to go outside and see if you can figure out where you are. Avoiding the broken glass, you step onto the still and outside, rustling some plants that have grown wild in the area. It's cool outside and damp, probably morning. The distant report of a gun catches your attention. You cock your head, listening, but it's over as quickly as it started. Obviously, you're not alone out there here, though that doesn't necessarily comfort you. All right. You're in a parking lot of Geiges, I don't know, cryo facility, but everything looks disused and in disrepair. Plants have been pushed their way through the pavement and over the facility. Worst of all, nothing looks familiar. You don't remember this place or even who you are. Your frustration mounts, but you can't catch it, put it into check. Might as well take a look around. All right, a lot of reading. Going to be a little bit more, but yeah, this is our wonderful interface that we're going to work with even more. As you can see, this is our world map. We're currently standing here. This is us, the player. Current status strong, barefoot. And we can move hex. We have 5 moves currently. 5 moves left. Barefoot -1, so we only have 4. So we can move 4 hexes. Hills take more. Woods take like all your moves up, so you can only move like 1 tile through a forest. The hunger meter, thirst meter, how well we are rested, how much we are carrying, how comfortable we are, the current outside temperature, and if we are in pain. So you want that full, interestingly. It would make more sense the other way around, in pain should be the lowest, but yeah, you want that full for whatever reason. In any case, we have a lot of menus to go through, and I won't be able to explain them all because I want to, progress a little bit. We're going to go over to this abandoned house. As you approach the town, there's no sign of activity. Buildings stand in ruin. Vehicles are overturned and blackened with fire. Explosion sparks radiate outwards from walls and pavement. In the distance, strange-looking creatures circle in the sky like monstrous leathery vultures. The world has drastically changed from what you knew. Some sort of cataclysm has befallen Earth, returning mankind to the Dark Ages. And along with it, your hopes of finding a warm meal and some answers. You decide to look around and scavenge from what you can find in the ruins. Yes, this is a post-apocalyptic world that we are faced with, and we're going to scavenge what we can now, hopefully finding some supplies. All right, looking around you, there appear to be a few areas worth checking out. So we have abandoned mobile homes and abandoned houses. We're just going to click, it's going to move it over here. This is where my chosen option is, and I'm going to confirm this, and it's going to show us how much loot we're expecting to find, what the safety is, and the sneak value. Safety pretty much tells you if this place is going to fall apart and hurt you in some way, like, the roof collapses and traps you or kills you even, how likely the chance is there. So a high value is something you want, a low value is something you want to avoid. Sneak means pretty much that you alert other creatures by scavenging it. Scavenging makes noises, especially if you use something like strong, scavenge brutishly. It increases the chance of finding loot, probably because we break open doors or whatnot. But yeah, the sneak goes down, sneak value goes down, and the safety as well, because we could make the roof collapse or something. Anyway, we're just gonna do that, confirm, and we found something. Let's see by going to the received items store or review items by pressing Q. I like to use the hotkeys, makes much faster here. We found shorts, wonderful. This is us, by the way. This is our hand that we can put stuff in. Backpack, something we can put around our neck, and we can even have a car to pull along in that. In any case, this is our hospital gown. We're gonna take that, put it here, just so we see. We put on our khaki shorts, a nice red elegant fairgrounds shirt, and left pack boot. You know what? I'm gonna put it on. Why not? And a disposable shopping bag. Those are wonderful because I can put stuff in there. Wonderful. I'm going to put one on my back and one in my hand. And we don't need to fall. And I'm going to put the gown over it because it's warmer with it. You can have several layers, I think up to 3. Not entirely sure. Yeah. Actually, I forgot something really important, which we're going to do. I'm actually going to go back. Go to, not scavenge, confirm, stop scavenging. Q. We are going to prepare our Dogman's Corpse, which is also going to show you the crafting menu. All right, so this is our crafting menu. I opened it up down here where my face is currently. There's a button. Let me move that to the side. There's the crafting button. You open that up with X, and it opens up the screen. Let's move the corpse of the dogman that we killed over here. Value $1, condition 100%, and 185 kilograms. That was a beast. It's like, what is that? 350 pounds? Yeah, so we're going to take the shard, the beast, and the trapping skill, actually. If we don't do this, as you can see, this is what it creates. It creates food, meat from a large furry corpse. It creates small chunks of fur and a lot of meat, which is good, but we actually want something else. If we use the trapping skill, very helpful, we get a Dogman fur coat. Can really recommend it. One of the best items. Value $225, and we're gonna create a coat with him. Let's do that. Craft this item, and we get this badass coat. Nothing else I want to do here now. So I'm gonna go with C to my menu. Let's have a look. Minor cut, minor bleeding. That might stop. It might not. Definitely gonna have to keep an eye out on that. I have some bruising and some minor pain. Nothing I can do about that. But yeah, let's go to Q. It's our item screen, more or less. And let's put that on. All right. You know what? I'm going to put that gown away. That looks stupid. And that thing should keep us sufficiently warm. Our fur coat. And we're going to bring the meat. This is going to turn bad really fast. I still want to take it with me. And prepare it as soon as we get into a forest later on. Alright, there we go. Let's take one in my hand as well. And we're gonna go over to our abandoned houses, and we're out of moves. So now we have to end the turn with spacebar or pressing the button up here. And here we go, wonderful. Player's bleeding. That sucks, doesn't it? Alright, sorry, there we go. Let's go to the abandoned mobile home and let's strongly, brutishly loot for stuff. Ooh, found some nice stuff there. Seen that move over. Yes, a multi-tool pocket knife. That's nice. That's a good weapon. Really helpful, actually. I'm gonna take that and put it in my hand. Nice pocket knife. Blue jeans. I prefer those over the khaki shorts. Also in a better condition, 61 instead of 20%. Oh, a hoodie. Perfect. We can put that on over our shirts. Also, it gives us a little bit of storage space, you know, the pockets, so you can put stuff in here. It's a lot about inventory management here. And a handful of strings. They might be helpful later. And another shirt. Actually, let's see. Can I put on another shirt over these? Yes, I can. And the hoodie over that. And the coat. I think we should be really warm in this. No problem with that. And yeah. I guess we're just gonna scavenge the other house. That's the last one. Abandoned house. There we go. Strong. No useful items found. Your activity likely alerted nearby creatures. Yeah, that's a thing. We might attack feral dogs, which are, you know, easy to take on, but let's not risk it. So I guess there's nothing left here for me. So we are going to go to the forest. Wonderful. And before we actually look into this these high-rise buildings, I'm going to make a nice little fire. All right. So I'm in the crafting screen. Not trapping. I'm going to use those trees. If we use or craft with those, we... Oh, I don't have enough moves. My bad. Let me keep going here. There's a feral dog, by the way. Hopefully it doesn't see us. It might come for us, but we can handle that. Especially since we now have a nice knife. Yeah, strong. We're going to go for that. Let's just see. You fell down a ravine. Why did I do this? That was not very smart, by the way. While trying to navigate a precarious ravine, you slip and tumble to the bottom. I don't have botany. I don't know why I clicked strong here. It's like I always use strong when I have nothing else to loot a place. That was not smart, by the way. I got lucky that nothing else happened. Was scratched. I'm bleeding a little bit. As you can see, this one is not bleeding anymore. But I better be careful that this does not infect itself. That was really bad. Ah, what a shame. Doing so well and then stupid mistake here. Alright, let's create some... Wait, didn't I end the round? Well, now we have the dog coming for us. Wonderful. No problem at all. I'm going to select my multi-tool blade. And now we have all these commands that we can do. We can retreat, desperately retreat, fall back, run, threaten, advance, charge, or wait. This tells us how far away our enemy is. I think 2 is the minimum range we need for close-up weapons like a blade, or 1. Also, he needs to be close to bite us. His conditions are fine. I'm strong, I'm barefoot, and I'm bleeding. Weapon punch. Oh, I'm changing that. And I guess I'm just going to wait. He's now coming closer. Range 1. He's charging at me. All the events are going to be written down here. He's exposed for an easy attack for a moment. That's the moment you actually want to use a melee attack or something like that. Player attacks feral dogs and hits. Player scratched his upper right arm with a multi-tool blade. He desperately tries to retreat but can't get away. I'm not going to run after him. I have no use for him, so I'm just going to wait and he's going to run away. And I have my moves. I can go to crafting and finally make that fire. Alright, let's do that. Let's put the twigs over here and a small twig. Put that over here. And the trapping skill. Now we can make a little fire. Put that fire over here. Use the big branch. Move to the next possible item. It will switch through the different things you can do. And we have a nice big lit campfire. Wonderful. And with that campfire we can now prepare our nice raw meat we got from the dog man. And at least eat for a little bit. It's going to turn bad really fast. It's amazing how fast this stuff turns bad. Even the cooked one, which is surprising, but you can't refrigerate it, so that's just... It's not that weird. Alright, let's confirm. Clear. Confirm. Clear. Oh, they all cost a little bit of move. Just going through all the meat. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we have all that meat. Let's go back and put it back into our inventory. Let's eat something. I'm not very hungry, but might as well because that turns bad very fast. And we're not going to stay here because that fire attracts this dog up here. We're actually going to go into the abandoned high-rise buildings. It's a little risky. I've been, encountered gangs before here that came for me, but I would also like to find some loot. Need some good loot. So, let's see. Don't have enough moves left for that, so I'm actually going to wait here. High tracks, 1 move. Yeah, I don't have enough. Yeah, I'm just going to hide here. And, of course, we have a feral dog. Frail feral dog. Fine. Fine. You know what? Let's threaten him. And he's coming for me. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep dodging all the time until he's close enough. Or wait. Oh, he runs away. Good for me. They're too afraid to fight me. It's good. So this concrete apartment building looks to be in better shape than most. The windows are all gone, but a giant fissure runs along the wall. But this place looks as if it could provide suitable shelter. Perhaps that's why makes you feel nervous about approaching it. There could be people inside it. I'm just going to risk it. And I found stuff. Wonderful. Perfect. I found bottles. Very good. That's what you want. Really gonna need that. A little bit of water that we can't really drink because it might, turn us sick, and you don't want to have dysentery. You really don't want that. That's gonna kill you. So, you know what? What am I gonna take? Yeah, I'm gonna take the bottle. I'm gonna eat a little bit of meat. Really don't need that, but I need some space in my inventory. The water, we can put that into the bottle. Wonderful. And the dirty rags. I would take them if I had a pan, but I don't have a pan anyway, so I can make proper rags out of that. Let's have a quick look. We're not bleeding anymore. That stopped. Wonderful. And we have 3 moves left, so we can scavenge through the other abandoned building. All right. Strong. Let's do that. No useful items found this time. Okay, that cost us a move. That's fine. And, oh, we have a lot of buildings here. I guess I'm just going to keep scavenging. Let's end the turn. It's raining. It's not a big problem. We have a lot of coats. Hypothermia would be a big problem. It's one of the biggest ones, actually, freezing to death. Abandoned office tower. All right, let's do that. Due to their nature, office towers weren't primarily looting targets during the food riots. More obvious targets got the most attention. Later on, astute scavengers realized many offices had bottled water and often kitchens. What's more, the supply closets of 10 contained valuable survival tools. The supplies aren't expected to be great, but it's worth a shot. Yes, we're gonna go for strong. Wonderful, no items found, that's okay. Let's try the other one. I wish I had a lighter or some tool. Those really help looting. Storage shed. Can't find anything. Crumbling apartment building. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to risk that thing falling apart. So we're just going to... Piles from rubbles what might have been once a city. We're just going to keep moving on. And we are going to... give me here 10 more minutes. Sorry, my bad. We're going to... What is that? I wanted to look on the ground. Let's end the turn. Let's have a look. What's on the ground? We have some mushrooms. I don't know if they're edible because I don't have the botany skill. You do not, I repeat, you do not want to eat the mushrooms if you don't know if they're edible. Alright, let's check out this place. Ooh, there's a little shack. Wonderful. Crumbling. Ah, they're all destroyed and crumbling. Let's see. Safety is not too bad. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, I found something. Okay, let's see. Just, that's really not useful at all. Just strings, broken bottles that I can use as a weapon, but I do have my multi-tool, so... Yeah, this place is really not that useful. Oh, abandoned houses and trailers. I like those. Very safe to loot. And usually some good loot there as well. Oh, hey, buddy. A stranger. Hey, stranger. I could reveal myself. Or I could just wait. He only has punch. I'm just gonna wait. Stranger searches for player. Oh, he's gonna search for me. Wonderful. He can just punch. That's good. He has a, he has a backpack. I can see on his icon that he has a backpack. Well, I guess I am just going to demand his surrender. Maybe he'll give up. Stranger charges at player. Stranger is exposed for an easy attack for a moment. That's great. I can't attack him. He's out of range. So he doesn't want to really surrender. That's cool. He doesn't want to run away, so he wants to fight. I guess I'm just going to create an obstacle, knock some debris over him. He might fall. It's a bad mother. Or mother. I don't know. He charges at player. He has tripped. He fell to the ground. Must regain footing to continue. And I knock some debris towards him. He needs a moment to recover before acting. Wonderful. That's a good moment to attack him. Melee attack. Player scratches bad mother's head with a multi-tool blade. He's bleeding. Wonderful. He hasn't come up yet. So he's still in the ground, I think. If I'm seeing that properly. He has fallen. Yes. Okay, let's attack him again. Melee attack. I cut his lower chest with a multi-tool blade, and he gets up. Now he's up. So my next move is actually going to be dodging. All right, I'm dodging. He runs from me. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to run after you. To charge you. He fell to the ground and must regain... okay, he fell. Wonderful. That's very good, so I can attack him. I hit his lower right leg with a multi-tool blade, and again, his lower chest with a multi-tool blade. He's coughing up blood. He's not. Let's end this poor guy's life. Okay. Lower stomach with a multi-tool blade. Oh, this is painful. He can't get away. All right, let's just charge at him. I'm exposed for an easy attack. I don't think he is going to do that, but I'm going to parry. He demands my surrender. I parry to his move. He's parrying the next attack, making them hard to hit for a moment. Wonderful. So again, another melee attack. Now, I don't miss. I miss him. But I'm exposed for an easy attack. Okay, let's dodge. I'm dodging out of the way, make it hard to hit for a moment. He launches a flurry of attacks at me. He misses, and he needs a moment to recover. That's my perfect moment to strike again. I hit him into the lower stomach with a multi-tool blade, and I'm going to do that again. I miss. I'm exposed. Not good. I guess I'm just going to try to attack again. He's bleeding. He demands my surrender. Well, I missed again. Well, I could try to demand his surrender, considering that he's coughing up blood and got several stab wounds now. He falls back from me. Well, my friend. No, you're not. Let's attack him. I scratch his lower stomach with a multi-tool blade. This is a long fight, actually. Really long fight. He's still bleeding. Let's try that again. He's parrying the next attack. I miss him. I'm exposed. Not good. I'm going to dodge his next attack. I'm dodging out of the way. I'm going to dodge again. Okay, he tries to get away. He is tripped. So let's advance. Oh, he gets up. Okay, let's advance again. He really tries to get away. He's exposed. You know what? Let's charge him. And I'm close now. I can attack him again. I miss. What a shame. All right, let's dodge. Player's tired. Well, that's great. That's great. I just want to end this as well. I miss. I'm exposed. I'm pretty much just waiting for a moment that he's exposed to a easy attack. That's what you want to do if if it hasn't become clear of what I'm doing right now. You want to pretty much avoid attacks in a close combat. Oh, he offers their surrender. Ha! All right. I accept your surrender. No one ever did that. I always had to end them. So, the target drops all items and walks away. Both you and the target must see each other. Wonderful. Yes. Please give me all your stuff. I don't need to kill him. There's no need for me to kill him. He hasn't even hurt me, I think. Yeah, I'm doing just fine. And he dropped a wonderful backpack. Yes, that is just what I needed. Perfect. And a pill organizer. I never had that one. And a tablet. Well, that was a really good, thing. I'm actually going to eat that. I bet I'm tired. Gonna take that stuff back. Press 1. By the way, if you press 1, you can switch to different cursor modes. So now if I click, it moves it around. If I click 1 again, I can carry it, drag and drop it around. So this really speeds up things. All right. What did he have? Plastic bottle. Let's put that back. Bridget Lance concert UVD case. I don't think I need that. I don't need a UVD as well. Rifle shoulder strap. I don't have a rifle. I have no need for you right now. Yeah, we're just gonna put the stuff back. My meat. That is great. A backpack really helps us out. It's not the best backpack you can have, I think. But it's one of the best that I had so far. Actually, please don't tell me that is... it's also left boot. Oh no, what a shame. What a shame, but it's in a better condition, so I'm putting that one on. There are right and left boots. You don't want to put those on the wrong one. It says improper footwear and is uncomfortable. So I'm not doing that. It's going to give me blisters, I think. Yeah, improper footwear and it's uncomfortable. It's going to give me blisters, so I'm not going to go for that. What's in here? Let's empty that out. Berries. I don't think I can eat those. White and yellow, I would avoid those. Eating those in general. Gonna take that plastic back in case I need them. Put plastic bottle in here. Now we have a hand free. Not that we necessarily need it, but a pill organizer is also a really cool thing. I'm just gonna put the string in here. And the pill organizer. What do we have, by the way? Empty it out. We have... Oh, antibiotics! And blood thinners. Perfect. Especially the antibiotics are great. They're really awesome. So if we have an infection, we can deal with that. I never had those. So far, this is a really good start. Yeah, he's getting away right now. I don't know what time it is. 13:22. So we have some day left. So we might go and scavenge and see what we have in this town. I think this one was really not as spectacular. So yeah, we're gonna do that in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this so far. I would love to see in the next one where we go and scavenge and try to survive and see if we can make another one. Anyway, I'm Weasel, I'm out, and I hope to see you around. Bye bye.